says lonely at the top, but damn, this lonely.
I want to have 2 more fights this year. Then after that, take off a little bit of time, maybe have a kid or something, and then next fight some more.
My best friend, I talk to him about everything. You know, when like the time is right, you know, people want details of how long we've been.
I mean, it doesn't mean I'm not gonna have time, but it does mean that I have a new baby and I have to focus, give that baby my undivided.
Skin girls who think they just so pretty, and just because they born light skin that they just.
And Remy Ma just came out swinging again, this time aiming directly at Claressa's shields, demonstrating how strong the drama is in this situation. Who's doing the math? Is Remy just salty? Or does she actually have a point? Claressa may be trying to baby trap Papoose, according to some rumors. Pap and Claressa aren't even able to get married yet because Remy won't sign the divorce paperwork. It's not just a pride problem either. Alimony is also involved, and Remy's finances could suffer if she permits him to go lawfully. Therefore, the speculations that getting pregnant would be Claressa's best option are no longer just wild speculation. Just when we thought things could get much wilder, Remy Ma is adding gasoline to the flames and appending everything. She may already be pregnant, according to some reports. It's like a soap opera with gloves. Let's look back for a moment. Tending busy and planned red carpet events, Claressa and Papa have been acting as a low-key power couple. Lately, Claressa has been hinting that she is taking a break from boxing to focus on other interests. Naturally, people are asking, what other? Fans believe she is already pregnant because of her quiet. And if since Pap and Claressa seem to be starting something genuine while Remy is out here in emotional limbo, one foot still in that previous chapter and one foot trying to walk out, it's true that she simply handled her entire family's stuff poorly. When she was unleashing explosives, we must remember that. It was her gotcha moment to be sure, but instead of tearing them down, it made the couple stronger and confirmed their assumptions. The expose is now public. Claressa was out there trying to keep a clean and professional brand while speaking, and verifying reservations when this situation hit her like a ton of bricks. The way karma works out is amazing. Her employees were anxious, thinking, sis, this kind of messy headline is not it. She had big PR campaigns and connections with well-known sponsors planned. But the audience was surprisingly supportive of her rather than antagonistic. Comments like, finally, Pap woke up and leveled up. Leaving Remy was the smartest move he's made were made. Claressa was described as receiving a makeover and an upgrade. And Papoose was regarded like who had finally woken up. Remy Ma truly believed she was using her authority to destroy those screenshots by making them public after emerging from a poisoned cage. But instead of doing so, she exposed herself. When Claressa and Pop were revealed as the unexpected fan favorites, it went horribly wrong. While Pap and Claressa have been out as if nothing were wrong, showing up hand in hand and radiating their full strength as a couple, Remy has been remarkably silent since that devastating expose. Not a single shady Instagram post hidden in her lyrics or covert jab in interviews. She shook her peace instead of trying to take over the internet. On Valentine's Day, they spent the entire day together. Papoose was in Hawaii covering Claressa's walkout as though he were her personal hype man at her boxing match against Danielle Perkins, with the ocean scenery in the jacket-matching photos. It seemed like a scene from a championship movie, and Claressa ate it up like the main event she is. Cozy moments were blended with the realism of soft life. They even drove up courtside to a Knicks game and unwound like they were in a catalog photo shoot.
Broke time.
No, he gonna meet me up fucking here.
Yes, he did.
More importantly, what do you think
Shout
about
out
that
to,
knockout?
shout out to, I loved it, man. She milked it like strawberry ice cream, man. Shout out to
My gosh, Claressa isn't being shy about their relationship. She has shared videos of stressful date, evenings, dance parties, arcade runs, and the general vibe. Let's just say that she's shining brighter than a new WBC belt, because she's with someone who knows her, encourages her, and doesn't bother her. Yes, they are official, and the streets are entirely behind it. Claressa herself loudly and proudly confirmed that she was making waves online by saying, "Share. The love y'all show me, and Pap is cool as ever, are cheering for these two as if they were in a championship match, and it's obvious who is winning right now." The awkward part is that Remy Ma made an effort to get in touch with Pap in an attempt to patch things up and reunite the family. But he refused to listen. She appears to be mentally and physically parched while she is out here. You can't really blame him for quickly closing it down like a bouncer at a VIP party. Pap stood 10 toes down for Remy during her bid, remained faithful, looked after the family, and maintained her reputation. She then went around and called Easy, the block commander. Messi doesn't understand that none of that commitment ever mattered. Now that Pap is gone, Ray is working to get back on track, but he has a woman by his side who is encouraging him instead of depressing him. Someone who truly believes in his value. Remy should have done more to publicly support Pap and Claressa. Isn't playing second fiddle to anyone? Let's talk about the joke itself now. Remy lost the L women pray for a man like Papoose because he is devoted, never makes her feel awkward in public, and prioritizes his family. However, Remy mismanaged the bag while looking for distractions. And now she's watching from the sidelines as Pap gets. Claressa is completely charmed with him and doesn't hide it when he gets everything he should have sooner. She recently lived with a huge smile on her face, and gave Pap the sweetest shout-out, saying that they deserve each other and that he is the most emotionally mature man she has ever dated. She claimed that they talk for hours on end and that he listens too. Her and pours into her like she's gold. This is the way to make it clear that your man is yours and not for sale. Remy is learning the hard way, while Claressa is showing off her victory. What happens when a good man is not given enough credit?
Support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve
35, the Tamron Hall program will then discuss Claressa's visit. Her admiration for Pap made it obvious that he is her person, her peace, and her companion. She appeared to have just inked a multi-million-dollar contract because of how gorgeous she looked. She referred to him as her dream come true, saying, he has been showing her the kind of all-or-nothing attention she has always desired. Following that, she declared, "I'm eating it all up." She also appeared to mean it. She realized she had something strong in addition to being in love. And you can bet she wasn't done showing off her partner on national television. Claressa praised Pap, saying he is clever, polite, and humble, as if he were truly wise, in line with the love fest. In addition, she gave him flowers for being a rap icon, saying that although he's amazing on the mic and can spit bars, what matters most is I need a man like Papoose, someone who can deal with my achievement without getting scared by it. She was proud, not just boasting, as you can see by the way he supports me. Her line, which got social media buzzing as a strong woman with a gift and a great jab, was spot on. That part right there was a clear message, not just a compliment. Let's be honest, there was some scathing criticism in that comment, and everyone knows that Pap was no different. Remy had relied on him for years, but she ignored him in favor of other diversions, and he kept her in check. It is from a lady who genuinely cares for him that he is now receiving the respect and love he has earned. Remy is undoubtedly observing things from the sides, but Claressa appears to be holding on tight and not messing about with her partner.
Together without the eyes of other people having to judge. You know, people saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, you know, and because I can read too.
Now that everyone is aware that Claressa and Papoose aren't continuing as if they were just having a brief affair, things are starting to severely go south. You understand the importance of Clarissa's recent announcement that she will be leaving boxing after only 2 more fights pursue other interests. Rumors circulated on social media right away that she might be pregnant. And let's be, she's at the top of her game and ruling her weight class, but now she's hitting pause, gal. Something is definitely happening. And this isn't the first time, my dear. Jada Davis, who was once close to Clarissa's old trainer and boxer Tony Harrison, are connected to her name. After making a shocking statement that unnerved everyone, Jada went on the internet and they were already speculating about how well Claressa managed the confrontation. But no one had anticipated this turn of events. In fact, she was expecting a child when she faced Hannah Gabriel once again in 2023 and won by unanimous decision. When Jada revealed in a video that she had secretly fought Hannah Gabriel throughout her pregnancy, she also didn't hold back. The revelation alone caused a social media frenzy, with boxing experts and fans expressing their opinions. Some people are seriously questioning whether Jada is speaking the truth and whether Claressa actually fought during her pregnancy. The entire altercation and possibly her entire future career goal will be viewed differently if the claim is true. Consider, for example, being a professional athlete who can compete at the championship level despite allegedly being pregnant. Whether it's true or not, it's producing boss-level energy.
She got dropped. Yeah, she ended up getting back up and winning the fight, but that's why she got dropped.
She was pregnant,
And she didn't eat for straight prior to fight day.
trying to make weight.
Let's face it, it could really build up. What would be the best course of action if Remy is out there refusing to sign the divorce papers, preventing Claressa and Papoose from getting legally married? Yes, a baby. She stumbled with a man who practically waited on her for an entire prison term and used to treat her like a queen. The most repulsive thing is that he held her down both in public and in private. Because she still blew it, he's out here sparkling up with Claressa, taking advantage of flights, courtside seats, romantic getaways, and possibly even a baby on the way. If the rumors are true and Claressa is expecting, Remy might have lost since. Let's face it, she seems stuck and is losing hope that Papoose will return. The game is over. The child is truly on the way. This is the last chapter. And the real people are beginning to wonder how long Remy will keep going. This woman may become irresponsible if she feels trapped or publicly humiliated since she was imprisoned for pulling a trigger. She is not going down easily, as we are all aware. I hope it doesn't get there. And remember when everyone was present at that boxing match and Claressa was all wound up and prepared to throw hands? The internet went bananas about it. To her surprise, she was never able to compete against Remy. Now that she has Papoose locked in, you can be sure that the matchup would proceed differently. It should come as no surprise that 50 Cent stepped in and cautioned Claressa to watch Remy if he's sending out warning signs. It's a clue that something is about to happen, but he doesn't say anything else. The dispute between Remy Ma and Claressa might quickly escalate from amusing social media jeers to a serious issue in real life. Let's talk about something that came to light. Ray has always had a why his earlier children received less care. It gives off a fairly subdued vibe, so don't make it too dramatic. By posting pictures of their stepchildren and baby mamas, some celebrities with blended families have demonstrated unity. The internet is silent regarding Papoose and his children before Remy, and there are no shout-outs or adorable moments. They seem to have never been there. Now that Claressa is in the picture, folks are beginning to ask questions. So here's the tea. Birthdays are shared and co-parenting is praised. Let's just break things down because people don't know that Papoose had a whole line of kids before he and Remy even got together. Yvette Lashley is the mother of his daughter, Dejan Mackey. This was born in November 1997. Jamir Mackey, who was born in April 1999 and is also a veterinarian. Even though Papoose was born in September 2000 and hails from a totally different relationship, fans are beginning to wonder if Remy may have set up a situation where the world never saw that side of him. Was she keeping things a secret out of jealousy? Or was there conflict behind the scenes that forced him to hide his other family life? Now that Claressa is getting all the attention, walking the red carpet, sitting in the front seat, and possibly even carrying his child, it makes sense that Remy would feel under pressure. People who are aware of the circumstances have been speculating that she wasn't genuinely attempting to hug or play bonus mom during the picnic. Insiders claim that she has been ignoring the children and their mothers for years, giving them a "don't come near what's mine" vibe. However, Rhee's own storm is building at home while she is out there taunting and criticizing others. And this is when things truly start to go wrong. Her son, yes, the one she keeps out of the spotlights, is apparently facing some serious legal issues as he is currently on trial for a significant shooting incident. Those familiar with the matter say it's looking serious, even if it has been generating subtle headlines. Let's face it, when people claim that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, things start to make more sense. Perhaps she should clean her home first. It makes logical sense that Remy is acting protectively right now. Claressa is indeed expecting a child with Papa. That would be a significant turning point. It isn't just about Claressa. It's a pattern that has been occurring for years, and now that Claressa might be establishing a real future with Pap, complete with a child on the way, Ray is definitely feeling heated behind the scenes. If Claressa is truly expecting, the whole game is changed. Simply put, Remy Ma still won't sign, since having a second child means more responsibility, more care, and maybe less room for Remy to wriggle her way back into the picture. Given that those divorce documents indicate that Claressa and Papoose are not yet prepared to get married, how can that tie be made permanent? A baby, for being honest. It may be exactly what Claressa is attempting to accomplish. Remy claims that the pregnancy talk is all bullshit and that Claressa is merely playing chess to keep Pap close at all costs. Thus, she believes that this whole situation could be a setup. The timing also seems strange to Remy. It would not be out of the question for Claressa to take a baby break, especially since she has stated that she will soon retire from boxing and has only 2 matches left before doing so. Whether or not this pregnancy rumor is true, one thing is certain: Papoose will be right there with Remy, creating something new and spending even more time with her now that they're at home instead of constantly training or moving from city to city. This is why it probably feels like Rhee's worst-case scenario is playing out in front of her. At this juncture, the matter becomes even more complicated. Is Remy's unwillingness to sign the divorce papers an indication that she still wishes to retain Pap? Is this what she really thinks? Or is she just pretending to be done and keeping one hand on him? Remy is seeing her ex-boyfriend turn into the devoted king she once had exclusively. And the energy that Claressa and Pap have been radiating isn't just a fleeting flirtation. It's real and visible. As for Claressa, is she really trying to control Pap, or are others just stirring things up? However, there is little doubt that the tension is increasing and that this triangle is far from ended. The relationship won't last, and she's just playing the long game. I'm sure you have something to say, so please share your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Before you leave, click the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on post notifications to ensure you don't miss the next great update.